My name's Lee, this is the Thames Valley Group, this is episode 36, and today we've got a special delivery. But the truth is, I ain't got a Scooby, I ain't got a clue. Right? I don't know how to turn this thing on, I don't know how to tie the knots up, I had to ask them to do it for me. I don't know how to move it, I don't know how to drive it, I don't know how to park it, I don't know how to do, and literally I have absolutely no clue. Trying to work out how to start the engine because it keeps beeping. The main questions I get asked every time I tell someone we're doing a boat build is how much did you pay for it? Alright, so this is 65 foot by 12 foot wide. It's going to have 2 double bedrooms, it's got a bathroom in it, and for the shell, insulated, alright, with an engine, bow thrusters, double glazing, an upgraded engine. We paid, it's in the title of this video, so it's not hard to guess, we paid £85,000 for it, alright? We got a loan for the shell, and then we're fitting it out, and I reckon that's going to cost us 50, alright? So I reckon we'll be all in at £140,000, alright? There's a couple of reasons why we're doing this. One of them, sorry, the dog's going mad. One of them is we were going to buy a house. The market was a bit up and down, and we thought, actually, what can we put our money into that's steady? Now, canal boat prices have gone up by 20% in the last 12 months or 18 months because energy prices have gone up, interest rates have risen. All right, a lot of people can't afford their mortgages, they can't afford their bills, they're up to their eyeballs in debt. They've got a massive mortgage, they're working a job they hate to pay for a house they can't afford to live in. So a lot of people are now looking at alternative ways of living, right? And living on the river with no outgoings is very appealing to a lot of people, right? It's one of the reasons that we looked at doing it. So once this is done, right, I think it's very, very feasible that we get 200 to 220,000 depending on what we do with it, right? So just in that alone, there's £70,000, £80,000 profit, all right, for quite a short period. All right, this, I reckon by 4 months, 4 or 5 months, this will be done, dusted, and ready to sell if we want to sell it. Now, my partner and a lot of people that I speak to say it's not all about money, Lee. It's not all about money, and I agree. Like, it's not. But I don't want any of my money sat around doing nothing, gathering dust. Or every penny that I've got, I want to reinvest it to make even more money. All right, so what we'll do, we'll get this one built, we'll weigh up our options, potentially we'll flog it, we could do another one, or as I've mentioned in previous vlogs, we're currently looking for land through the business. If I end up with 2 plots of land, I might do one through the business, sell this, do a plot for us, for me and my partner. I might just do another boat, we might end up living on it, loads of options, but if we get to a point when it's done where it's worth 200, 210, 220,000, from that point on it will depreciate, right? So it would make sense to take the money out and put it into something else which makes us even more money. All right, I just wanted to stick that out there. I think, especially in the economy and the climate at the moment, there's a lot of people that are struggling financially. And what we wanted to do was invest in something that the market is getting bigger as opposed to getting smaller. The housing market's very unstable at the moment because interest rates are going up again. So as it stands, the canal boat market is booming. If you want a fitted out canal boat from Aintree, where we got this from, all right, you are looking at a 2-year waiting list. All right, so that gives you some idea around how in demand they are. All right, and again, in comparison to the housing market, it's this industry is on the up. What are you doing, Billy? Ahoy! 9 o'clock on Sunday morning, we can't make any noise with this. Got to use this. It's right there, trail, eh? Someone come to me now and said you need to move it. No clue. I don't even know how to turn it on. I've not even turned the engine on yet. I don't even know if it works. But I think what I'm trying to say is, there's a real power in committing to something and then working it out as you go along, because there is someone that does. I've only got to leave this boat, go onto the marina and ask someone, excuse me, can you help me please? You know, but to do that, I've got to stay teachable and I've got to stay teachable. I've got to stay the student, right? But I do that in business as well. I do it with the land. So I've done a vlog saying about, I don't know how to find land or appraise land. And then what I've done was I found people that did. And I said, excuse me, would you mind helping me? And because they can see that I'm genuine and I'm willing to also do something for them, whether it's helping with marketing or whatever. And actually none of them have asked for that. And I had someone reach out to me this week and say, oh, can you help me with a bit of advice? I'll give you free, I'll come work on the trail for you for free. I don't want 3 days out of anybody, right? But actually what that does is that shows me that he's serious, and I would 100% help him wherever I can. What I'm saying is commit and then work it out later. Like, I've got people within my family that are just like, when I've got my ducks all in a row, I'll jump. You know, and people say, yeah, but it's all right for you. I've got 3 kids and a mortgage and whatever. Like, I get it. But that's the idea of doing this boat, right? That's the idea. Like when we've got, you know, we're living beyond our means. We've got a gun to our head, effectively, right? But there's a real power in committing to something and then going with it, right? So setting the business up, registering a limited name, talking about it to everyone you meet, and then it will come to fruition and you'll learn along the way, but you've got to stay teachable. And I see it so many times in construction. People are like, yeah, I know everything, I'll work for myself. I used to be like that years ago. But if you're like that, no one wants to help you. Whereas I literally show up, I'm like, listen, I don't know what I'm doing. Please show me. And if you don't know anyone, can you show me someone who does? And in regards to the brickwork and construction company, I don't for a second think I know everything about brickwork and building, not even close. But what I will do is find someone who knows more than me and hire them. Get everything right on our YouTube channel. Like and subscribe if you already haven't. It's boat build, it's property, it's brick building and it's brickwork. I'll put everything on the channel, alright? See you lot next week.